And the bad news is a national hero, no, not Tommy Robinson, HS Tikky Tokky has been jailed, remanded, jailed until court, which will be today at some point, on the offences of the dangerous driving, crashing the very expensive £300,000+ McLaren in Surrey, I believe, November last year. Now, he's been on the run for about a year and been doing some quite funny stuff on his way around, I will say. I did used to think HS and Ed Matthews were a bit. Didn't really like their content too much. Bit of a pair of dickheads. But as I've watched a bit more and they've become more popular and I've seen what they get up to, they are very funny, aren't they? I can't lie. I can't lie. In Ed Matthews' voice. But yeah. So HS, he crashed his McLaren with General G in the car, uninsured. Imagine having a £300,000 car and being uninsured. What's all that about anyway? Uninsured. Left the scene of an accident and driving whilst on a mobile phone. And the fact that he's left the scene of an accident when someone was injured there. The other two, obviously, is 6-point offence driving on a mobile phone instantly. I think he was filming himself while he was doing it, which is always a bit of a stupid thing to do. It's all right if you've got it in a stand, but actually holding your phone is not a good look. And that's a 6-point offence. Driving with no third-party insurance, a 6-point offence. So that's an instant ban. And under the circumstances where I'm refusing to go to court and stuff, definitely an instant ban, probably a fine. But the failing to report an accident, failing to stop a situation of an accident with an injured party is a pretty much an instant jail offence, I think. I've had a friend who was actually imprisoned for the same thing, and he got quite a lengthy sentence, I think 36 months, so I don't know, 30 months or something. It was above 2 years anyway. It weren't just a slap on the wrist. So HS Tikky Tokky has obviously been on the internet the whole time. When it first happened, he made the mocking the Andrew Tate Matrix attack speech, like reading off a script, which it was funny. Talking about the Matrix are attacking him, and just because he's young and successful and this and that. And he has done well, very, very, very well for himself. He has lived in Dubai for a while, and throughout all this, his popularity has grown and grown and grown. And he's popular not just for people don't just like him, people hate him as well. He's very, very Marmite sort of character, very arrogant, very braggadocious, like an alpha male type. But for a young kid, he's only 24. He's done very, very well for himself online, but he had to come back and face the music eventually. He couldn't keep running his whole life because he was living, all his parents and all his family. I know he used to live with his nan, I believe. He really loves his nan and his granddad. And they live back in the UK, obviously. So he lived in Dubai. He's had the Louis Theroux documentary. Now that's massive for him to have a Louis Theroux documentary about him at the age of 24 for really just approaching women and being an arsehole online and speaking to people like, I don't know, TikTok lives and stuff, chat roulette and shit like that, and just giving it to people. He's had Misfits fights. He must have made an absolute killing. He's got 500,000 people in the Telegram. He does like the online trading, whatever it is, scamming, I don't know. And the funniest thing that's been going on lately with him is, he's had numerous scraps all around the world. He's had the Scouse bloke who he stole money off. He's had that fight with Masai Warrior, and then he had the big punch up with the Scottish boxers, which was quite viral. And then he's the new AI videos that are going around, AI Sorrow, I think it is Sora, something like that. I don't know what it's called exactly. And they're making him look like a LGBT member of the LGBTQ community, putting makeup on and wearing dresses and stuff like that. And he's just doing these hilarious responses to him where he's like, this is disgusting. I do not act like that. I'm going to sue you. You're getting sued, mate. It's fucking... But the reactions are obviously put on. It's like the whole situation where KSI released that shitty song and then pretended to get angry about all the reactions. So it just got shared more and more and more. No publicity is bad publicity, is it? Well, not for HS Tikky Tokky, because he's made a career off of drama and pissing everyone off. So, and he's doing very well for himself, but not at this moment in time. He's eating his government boiled potatoes and his porridge, but he's in court today. So he got remanded until court. He is, I can imagine that they would deem him as a flight risk as he's just run away for a year. But with the way the fucking judicial system and the prisons are so full up and all this and that, I don't know whether he will actually get fully remanded or not. But we'll find out more later on. But I think we could see him getting released, and I think we could see him getting his passport revoked for a period or something like that. It's more likely put on a tag or something like that. And but I do think he, unless he's got very, very good solicitors who can really, really argue his case, the fact that he's mocked the judiciary and the police for so long, and like all the newspapers have got like manhunt, like headlines. He's been on a manhunt. He hasn't. They haven't been hunting for him. They made no attempt to catch him whatsoever. He just basically come back and handed himself in. But yeah. Anyways, boys, thanks for watching. If you got this far, subscribe. Adios. La boche.